Welcome to the premier conference that is to prepare us to remain adaptable, skilled, and resilient in the face of future uncertainties.
I represent the future. My seed was planted in our past and is nurtured in the present. I will keep the flame that has been passed to me and honor it as a sacred trust.
Across many industries, there's a belief that organizations cannot truly future-proof themselves. My answer to that is for the 100 to embrace the concepts that are so true to us of dedication, forward thinking, and readiness.
I am future-proofing my future. I am future-proofing our youth. I am future-proofing our communities.
But we're here to tell the world, as black men, we know the path and we are willing to help our children, young men as well as young women, reach success.
So if you wonder what difference an idea can make, you can see the difference an idea can make when you have a great leader driving it. You're in the presence of greatness, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my pleasure to hand the mic over to Ambassador Andrew Young.
100 Black Men came about because we were aware that there was so much falling through the cracks here in Atlanta. And we were beginning to be successful politically. There's nothing that's happened around here in the last 50 years that one of us 100 black men hadn't had something to do with.
It is indeed an honor today to recognize our Gamma cohort, 24 young men from across the nation and London who have completed the rigorous curriculum of the Leadership Institute.
Future prosperity for the next 50 years is not possible unless you become homeowners and small business owners and entrepreneurs and role models and leaders from the streets to the suites. It's just not possible. Mathematically, for the first time in history, it's impossible. So here's my question, because this cannot happen. Here's my drop the mic. This cannot happen without 100 black men of America.
And now it is my honor to introduce the first woman to be elected Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
You've launched an economic opportunity tour. So tell us a little bit about this tour and why you launched it.
So I wanted to come and speak to 100 Black Men, to this organization, because I know who everyone here is. This is a room full of leaders of every age who can help get the word out about what we have made available, because it's so important people take advantage of what's available.
When you look at the real world and you see the talent that's out there, we're just here now exhibiting them for the world.
We had to study about African American history for a couple months, and then we got extra trivia questions through a series of rounds to get to the championship. And at the championship, I'll be honest, I was very nervous, but eventually after I answered the first question correct, all my nerves shook off.
I can see, because I see that.
Yeah.
I can see.
Well, to them, all they saw was an age. To them, all they saw was a number. But whenever they met me and they saw, not only am I, 13 and I'm trailblazing through education, but I'm also an entrepreneur.
I've been afforded the amazing opportunity to meet individuals that I just never dreamt I would have met. From hearing about the interesting careers that they have, to also hearing about the importance of mentorship throughout all the programs, and the emphasis on training up the youth in the way that they should go.
Being in front of a crowd is something I've been used to, but in front of this crowd and at such a prestigious place, it's intense. But also being known as a mentor, like even being placed in that spot, is a complete honor.
And the 100 Black Men of America is helping future-proof us. So here we stand, future-proof and proud, ready to face challenges, to stand out in the crowd.
Because I realized that if I can dream it, then I can achieve it, and nothing or no one can stop me.
So don't stop speaking. I will never lose the confidence that the 100 has given me.
My grandfather heard it when he, at my very age of 16, marched the streets of Miami with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. the 100 Black Men hears it as they future-proof my generation to be able to pass on the torch and carry the legacy. So when confronted with that fear, know that it is a part of your birthright, to turn that fear into an asset and not to be an anchor.
I think that's a really special thing when you have so many women of influence being vulnerable and honest and sharing what they know so that other people don't have to necessarily go through the experiences that they went through.
How many of you are sitting on gifts? Why are you here? And it's not about resilient. It's about being on purpose. You gotta stay on purpose.
But I realized every time I say yes to a job, I'm creating 200 or 300 more jobs for other people. Every time I say yes, there's an opportunities for others to work.
Something that usually transcends all those things are the conditions that we are under, or the things that we experience. And I think that is a framework that I like to use when building my own advocacy.
You know, it's very important for the 100 Black Men of America not only prepare our young people for the jobs of today, the challenges of today, but to prepare them for the jobs of tomorrow.
Thank you for letting me be a junior reporter for this conference. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the great job you've done. You will see us again. So let's leave here meaning it, elevated, dedicated, determined to do the work of the 100, because we have, because we will, and we are future-proofing the state of what we do, and I can say the state of the 100 is strong. Thank you.